Okay, I know Dr. Phil and Judge Judy are on the other channels right now, but don't even think about it, folks, because this show has something that those other shows don't. A smaller budget. But we make up for it by talking to local people. We will talk registering to vote and an upcoming Rotary Club gala. Then Phil and Judy definitely don't do this. Wednesday What, where we see all things weird and wacky. We get to all of those things in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. The man accused of killing Rhinelander's Hannah Miller appeared in Illinois court today. Last month, court proceedings for Christopher Anderson in DuPage County were delayed because he didn't have representation. Today, he had an attorney in the DuPage County courthouse. The state's motion to set a hearing date was approved. Anderson will appear in court on November 4th. Also, as of this week, Governor Tony Evers has signed a requisition warrant, which is needed to bring Anderson from Illinois to Wisconsin for trial. The 3 people who died in a September plane crash near Eagle River were identified. According to the Forest County Medical Examiner's Office, the victims were 28-year-old pilot Joseph Johnson, 23-year-old Dominic Fasciano, and 28-year-old Michael Anderson. Johnson was from Florida. Fasciano and Dickens were living in Missouri. The 3 were obtaining aerial images of forests for the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources at the time of the crash. Football Hall of Famer Brett Favre could face a lawsuit over allegedly misspent welfare funds. The Mississippi State Auditor's Office said that Favre must return $828,000 he received from welfare funds that should have gone to needy families. The famed quarterback and Mississippi native received $1.1 million in funds from 2 nonprofits whose founder has since been indicted on state and federal charges for their alleged role in the largest embezzlement scheme in state history. Not good company. The state auditor said Favre accepted the money for speaking engagements that he had never attended for a nonprofit called Families First for Mississippi, also saying that Favre must repay the money within 30 days or face a civil lawsuit. The Canada goose migration is now underway. Thousands of geese are currently in the Green Bay, Wisconsin area. Some took to this lagoon at a waterfowl preserve. Experts say many of the geese are just passing through, but others have been there all season long, building nests and raising young in northeast Wisconsin. A local expert says migrating geese typically stay a couple days in the area before heading south to wintering grounds in places like southern Illinois, Kentucky, or Tennessee. It's migration season, but our chief meteorologist, he's not going anywhere. Jeff Fuller joins us now. Jeff, another great day out there.
Hey, Dan. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Temperatures are a bit cooler today with lots of clouds across the area. We're going to get really cool this weekend with some frost back in the forecast and highs only in the 50s. Are you ready for that? Outside right now, though, no 50s for you. We're at 61 in Rhinelander with a southeast breeze here around 17. It's windy out there today, bringing lots of leaves down for sure, and a dew point there in the 50s as well. Over in Wausau, 66 for you, so temperatures well above the averages and a southeast breeze around 17, gusting near 25 this afternoon. Okay, so we're all above average again today, the average high being in the low 50s or so. We're hanging out in the low 60s across pretty much all of northern Wisconsin. They'll be slow to drop off tonight too, as we have lots of cloud cover across the area, but this time of year the cold air typically wins and it's making its move. It's right there, you see it? Yesterday it was right about here, today it's right about there. That's moving our direction. It'll likely be in here later Friday night and kind of camp out with us late Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with frost this weekend overnight and highs basically in the 50s. So it's going to get a little chillier around here. No real cold air is on the way. In fact, next week temperatures are back in the 60s. Are you ready for that again? All right, so lots of cloud cover out there now, and a couple of showers have come through the area. Nothing strong, nothing severe, but there is lots of wind energy in the atmosphere. So a couple of these showers this afternoon, they could produce some gusty winds, and we still have a couple of those to get through before they all get out of here later on tonight. And here's the big system across the plains right now. This thing is an upper level low. It's all wound up. It brought lots of snow to Colorado and Wyoming and Idaho yesterday. It's tracking in now into Canada. It's going to push a front through our area tonight, and that is going to cool us off then beginning overnight tonight and throughout the day tomorrow as well. So Futurecast shows some showers to get through this evening. Then we'll break into clear skies for a couple hours, followed by some more cloud cover across the area tomorrow. So our forecast for tonight, though, is cloudy skies, a couple of showers out there ending late with low temperatures down near 47. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
The Wickersham Jewelry Custom Design and Restyle event. Choose from hundreds of ring mountings. Restyle, refresh, redesign. Rhinelander, October 12th. Marshfield, October 13th. Rothschild, October 14th. Receive $600 in additional free benefits the day of this exciting event. Rhinelander, October 12th. Marshfield, October 13th. Rothschild, October 14th. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Think about your job. Now, imagine your new job. It is a possibility. If you're good at what you do, have confidence and drive, maybe it's time to go here. Good jobs need good people, and now's a very good time. Kosurik Automotive has good jobs waiting in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Rhinelander, and the bennies are bountiful. Check it out. It might be your time to fly.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
We're back on Up North at 4. It is October, I believe. And we have Dorothy and Walter joining us for a special month, right? Dorothy, tell us what's so special about October.
October is voter registration month. Now, everybody thinks it's all over on the 28th of September, which is National Voter Registration Day. But we've now stretched it out so we can keep making the pitch for people to get registered to vote all this month.
All right, so in 2020, there's 3.6 million registered voters in Wisconsin, right? 3.2 million voted for 72%. That's good, highest since 2004. So is the outreach working? What do you contribute these numbers to? Walter?
I attribute that to being a close, highly contested election with lots of whoopla. But between then and now, the Wisconsin Elections Commission has removed 200,000 voters from the rolls because they either haven't voted in several years or they may have moved. So an important part of our pitch is to remind everybody to go to My Vote. That's all you have to do is type in My Vote in your browser. You'll put in your name and address, and you'll get all the information indicating that you're registered to vote, where you go to vote, what the next election is, who your clerk is if you have any questions, and how you get a hold of that clerk.
And you two are from the League of Women Voters of the Northwoods. I neglected to mention that. Walter, tell me why it's important to vote. Why should we care?
That's a great question, and think about this for a minute. If it wasn't important to vote, there wouldn't be so many people out there today trying to keep you from voting. So that's something people should really and truly think about. Voting is what opens the door for you to be part of the political process. If you can say you voted, you have the right to comment, you have the right to criticize, you have the right to suggest. I had 3 elected offices in my life, and when people would come up to me, let's say with a complaint, I would say, did you vote? If they did, I would give them much more credibility than if they said, well, no, I meant to, but I didn't get around to it. So I think that's one reason it's really important. I've got a couple more, but Dorothy might want to.
Well, Walt served in public office. Hooray, thank you. I was an obstetrician here in the Northwoods for nigh on to 30 years, and I can guarantee you that every child is born individually. And it was clear to me when that baby popped into the world, that there was an individual, there was an identity, there was a vote. And I can't understand how people would throw away that vote and just abrogate their selfness to somebody else. So when you're 18, register to vote, find out the information about the candidates and ballot issues, and get out there.
Yeah, and Wisconsin allows same-day voter registration. The last election, 12.7% of voters did that, right? Why is it important not to wait until that day?
Well, you might show up at the polls and have forgotten that you have to be able to prove where you live.
Okay.
And that there are ways to get around that, but it's an unnecessary hitch in the get-along.
It just makes you more comfortable, too, if you know when you walk in there that you've gotten it taken care of.
Yeah.
But for the people out there who are watching and perhaps are thinking, you know, I'm just one person, I just have one vote. What is my vote really going to do? What would you say to those people? Well,
does my vote make a difference, right? Okay. Number one, and I got a little list here, but your vote is your chance to be heard, your individual chance to be heard. As I mentioned earlier, 1800, Thomas Jefferson won the presidential election by one vote. The Electoral College tied, and the House of Representatives voted, and he won by one vote. In 1824, I know this was a long time ago, Andrew Jackson lost to John Quincy Adams by one vote. Again, after a tie in the Electoral College. So those are two big ones. But 1850, one vote admitted California and Oregon into the United States. 1868, one vote kept Andrew Johnson from being impeached. That might not have been a good thing. We might have been better off had he been. That's just me editorializing. 1920, and this is an important one for Dorothy.
I'm going to say we're running a little long right now.
One vote in Tennessee ratified the 19th Amendment that gave women the right to vote. I'll leave it there.
Point taken, the vote matters, and lucky for John Quincy Adams, Jeff, you weren't back there. You didn't like Quincy Adams, right?
I do not have an opinion.
Can't comment? Okay. Well, thank you, Dorothy and Walt, for joining us today on Up North at 4. We really appreciate your
Thank you
insight.
for having us. It was great.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, we'll be right back after the break.
Chayak Eja Danak Mugzuk Meow, the place where everybody plays.
The Forest County Potawatomi presents a new 120,000 square foot community center in Crandon. A place for everyone to play, exercise, and have fun at an affordable price. Come in and experience the culture and endless opportunities available at the Forest County Potawatomi Community Center. For more information, please visit community.fcpotawatomi.com.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. First, take your rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop using the information and rating system on each bed. It's mattress shopping reinvented. Plus, mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. On sale now, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
For Ed B., who can spot exactly 57 types of trees thanks to his Medicare allowance for new glasses, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Michelle K., who likes celebrating life's big moments, like finding affordable premiums and, more importantly, finishing chemo, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan.
We're back up north at 4. We're now joined by Paul. He is with the Rotary Club of Rhinelander. Paul Marquardt, how's it going?
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we have a gala going on this weekend for the Rhinelander Rotary. Tell me first about the Rhinelander Rotary. What's the organization?
Well, Rhinelander Rotary has been in town here. It's one of our oldest civic organizations. We were founded 101 years ago this year. Rotary International was founded in 1905 in Chicago.
Really?
And in 1920, there was 3 members from Rhinelander, and I'm not going to say who they are because I'll butcher their names.
You don't want to date them either.
Yeah, right?
You weren't one of them.
John, you know who I'm talking about. But there was 3 members that decided that Rotary was a good civic organization to bring in Rhinelander. It was like-minded people, business owners, business people that saw a need to, there was a need in Rhinelander to be filled. And so Rhinelander Rotary just celebrated 101st anniversary this year.
So cool. And Paul Marquardt, Rhinelander Rotary president.
Yes, sir.
And you have a big gala coming up. What's this gala about?
We do. So we do a yearly gala. Unfortunately, last year we had to cancel it because of the pandemic. But this is our biggest fundraiser that we do every year. We have a lot of donations. We have live auction. We have baskets. We have all sorts of different raffles going on. We use this money to fund things. We're a major sponsor for the YMCA Teen Character Awards. We donate money for the Rhinelander High School scholarships and other clubs and organizations that have that need.
So this gala is a fundraising event to support the causes that you just mentioned.
That is correct.
Tell me how people can register for the event, and what time is it again on Saturday?
The event starts at the Holiday Acres. It runs from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. They usually go a little bit longer than that because everybody's just really having a good time.
There's cocktails.
There might be 1 or 2 that might be, especially afterwards, after all the committee members get done, we might have a little fun afterwards. But probably the best contact is to get a hold of a fellow Rotarian. We're around, or they can contact me. I can give you my cell number.
Yeah, go ahead.
715-499-5123. If anybody's interested in tickets, we do have
that right now.
I think you got my number.
I do
already.
have your number.
But the tickets are limited. If you are interested in attending our gala and helping support us, please get a hold of me within the next day or 2 so that we can get your food orders in. We have a little over 100 tickets sold currently, so we're just about at maximum capacity right now.
That should be a fun event, and if you didn't catch that number, you also work at Northwoods Auto
Northwoods Auto Techs, and get a hold of me at that as well.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Paul, for joining us on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. We'll be right back after the break. We're going to do some Wednesday What? Watch some wacky videos. That'll be in a few minutes.
Attention homeowners in Wausau, north central Wisconsin. It's time to finally do something about that old, outdated bath. Mad City, your window and bath partner of the Green Bay Packers, is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Your trusted local source for baths, tub-to-shower conversions, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day. Infused with microban antimicrobial protection to resist mold and mildew. It's our spooktacular savings event. Save $400 with interest-free financing for 6 months and a $25 Walmart gift card with estimate. The call during this program will double your savings. Save $800 on a new bath or shower with 12 months interest-free financing and double it to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Plus, act now and get $250 in Mad City cash towards your next home improvement project. And ask about Mad City's Do More discount for extra savings on new EcoSky windows and custom kitchen cabinet refacing.
Everybody who's come over said that it looks nice.
They've all been very impressed, and several have joked that they're just going to come over and start using our bathroom instead of theirs now.
Make a great impression with a new bath, shower, or walk-in tub from Mad City Baths, installed in as little as 1 day. With attractive wall patterns like sandalwood and white slate, add grab bars, shelves, and a new shower door. Mad City is A+ rated with the BBB, more than 50,000 satisfied customers. And now it's our spooktacular savings event. Save $400, get interest-free financing for 6 months, and a $25 Walmart gift card with estimate. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $800 on a new bath or shower, 12 months interest-free financing, and double it to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Plus, receive $250 in Mad City cash towards future home improvements. Call 715-941-4238.
edition of your favorite Wednesday What, where we watch some wacky videos. We're going to start with just a joke, Jeff, on a piece of paper.
Got it.
So you probably know those math problems from your youth where you have to, explain how you answer the problem, right? So take a look at how this person answered the problem. So draw a model to show how you solve one of the problems, and he just drew himself with a thinking bubble to 18, which I think is ingenious.
I don't get it.
That's what I was
kidding.
Say. What do you mean you don't get
it? You're the math major here on this table.
No, because usually you have to do like 1 + 2 and I divide, but he just the thought bubble.
I like it. I would do that too.
You don't like it, but that's okay.
I would do
We're
that.
gonna power ahead. Here's our second joke. So you know those cars with the stickers that say baby on board?
Yeah.
This one, no baby on board. Feel free to drive into me.
I'm sure his insurance agent loves that sign.
I say half the people with those baby on board signs, they don't have a baby.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, that's just kind of a thing.
Do you like the stick figure families, Jeff?
I do.
Yeah, those can be fun.
I get it.
All right.
It's still kind of corny though.
Well, let's head over to New York. In New York, every year they do this huge jack-o'-lantern festival event, and there are 7,000
Look how well done those are
at this one. This is the originating place of the Sleepy Hollow's story, and they went all out, Jeff.
And then some. Look at this. It's lit up. There's how many? 7,000 jack-o'-lanterns?
7,000.
And windmills.
Tens of thousands of people come to this every year.
So I carved pumpkins this weekend, and it's not always the easiest thing. But to get 7,000 of them, that's a lot.
They got local artists to contribute to that. So
turned out well, made news.
Very well. Well, let's take a look at this, Jeff. You know very much about the weather going on.
Yes.
Take a look at Flagstaff,
there it is.
Arizona yesterday.
I used to fly in there just for fun.
What? How did this happen?
I would rent planes in Phoenix and fly over to Flagstaff for the afternoon.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
So have you ever seen any, do you see snow in October in Flagstaff?
Yeah, it's up there like 6,000 feet. It gets a lot of snow.
I guess
7,000
I just don't really realize that.
It's up there.
So how do they get the snow? How did they get so lucky?
It's called the water cycle, where air rises and hits a cold layer above, and it kind of shrinks and it rains itself out, and because it's cold, it snows. Come on, Dan, you know this stuff.
Okay, well, something that we can all understand is when we get these fall colors. Okay, first leaves start falling down. So this is Jeff and I really like catching leaves. I don't know why. I've always loved it. But here's Jeff and I.
Okay, you guys, I thought Dan was crazy until he came to my office this afternoon and said, "Do you want to go chase leaves with me?"
So
and here's what that came about.
Is Jeff you don't really play fair, Jeff. You kept pushing me.
Well,
look here. I'm about to get it.
You never, ever went over the rules with me, so there are no rules, so don't blame me for creating them on the fly.
All right, that's fair. Well, I just thought I wanted to show this, encourage some other people. This is just some good family fun.
You can kill some time chasing leaves or catching leaves very easily.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to take a break. Right after the break, we're going to hear from 38-time Jeopardy champion Matt Amodio. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Whether you slip and fall or you're injured during the game, you can count on Bone and Joint Walk-In Care. Avoid crowded waiting areas and the high cost of emergency rooms. Instead, be seen promptly by an orthopedic provider at a fraction of the cost. Bone and Joint's skilled team can diagnose and treat sprains, strains, and fractures without an appointment. With 3 convenient locations, we'll help you get back to the things you enjoy.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels. Did you know the average wait time for a new RV is over 6 months? Don't wait. We have nearly 30,000 factory fresh RVs in stock and ready for you today. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. See America for less. With thousands of RVs available for less than $5 a day. Plus, come in today and put $0 down and make no payment for 90 days. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV today.
Halloween is almost here, and Menards is here to help haunt your home with our huge selection of Halloween decor. We have spooky decorations and costumes to scare even the bravest souls. Stock up on candy for trick-or-treaters, or grab the best party supplies for a frightening night of fun. This Halloween, the only thing you should be scared of is missing out on these big savings. Get 11% off everything Halloween, now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all. I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
So we're a few minutes away from Jeopardy, Jeff. I mentioned Matt Amodio earlier this week, and that day he was kicked off. It's crazy.
That day, right. And you know, in TV land, it's recorded, Jeopardy is, so I may have known ahead of time what was happening that day, but it was still sad to kind of watch it.
So a reporter caught up with Matt Amodio. They asked him about that day and what kind of happened and why he thought he lost.
Yeah, and I mean, so much of the game is some luck. So they place those big daily doubles in different places, and then you have this buzzer thing that you don't really always have control over. And so when I see that happening, I always knew it was possible, and I'm kind of surprised that it took as long to come as it did.
You know, the thing with Jeopardy is, hey, look at the phone after the show, Jeff, okay?
Sorry.
So the thing with Jeopardy is the buzzer. You know, a lot of the times all three contestants know the answer, and it's all about timing your buzzer, which can be tough.
Yes, but if I was Matt Amodio and I had $1.5 million...
Well, hold that thought. Let's hear what Matt Amodio is going to do with that $1.5 million.
Oh my goodness. Boring answer, but I'm going to save it. My goal is to not need to touch a penny anytime soon.
Boring answer.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
I think Matt Amodio should use a couple thousand of that to replace the wallpaper in his living room.
That was, yeah, he could probably use
He could use an upgrade.
Yeah. Well, similarly, I think I would use it on real estate. I don't know about you.
I would do too.
Nice,
I think Bitcoin and real estate for me.
Okay, you'd go in the cryptocurrency route. Okay, remember, do not take any financial advice from us in any capacity.
No advice ever.
So, Jeff, we saw snow and flagstaff yesterday.
Yeah, there's a big storm across the west.
Is
the
it
first
coming
one.
up here?
Not really. It's heading toward Canada right now. It's going to push a cold front through our area tonight and tomorrow. However, there's no snow in our forecast anytime soon, which, by the way, is getting kind of late for Rhinelander. We've usually, it's typical to have some kind of snow by now. We have not seen it, nor is it anywhere in the 7, 10, even 15-day outlooks right now as above average temperatures do continue.
Okay, well, I'm sure a lot of people out there are happy, maybe not me, but that's okay.
You're a skier. You want some ski snow.
At 5 and 6, we'll see you then.